This is the second game of the afternoon. The UCLA Bruins come in with an 8-3 record, and the top-ranked Wildcats of Kentucky, unblemished. They've blown everybody out of the tub. They come in with an 11-0 record. Controlled by Kentucky.
And right out of the box, I don't think it's a stretch to say it's going to be a tall order for UCLA. Of course, I mean that literally. Kentucky is the tallest team in college basketball, and that is not a good sign.
This is Andrew Harrison, number 5. Quickly around to Trey Lyles.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Trey Lyles, who is in the starting spot now, replacing the injured Alex Freudritz. They just keep coming.
Or Cauley Stein, and that's something, if you're UCLA, that you have to feel like gives you an opportunity.
There's the empty pass.
Well, 2 more. Of course, as soon as I say that,
of course,
they get it right inside to the big fella. And
another turnover. Harrison, back to Harrison. No look pass. Trey Lyles. They've decimated them to the tune of 19.5 points per game.
Yeah, that's been about as impressive a stretch, but in a weird way, though, this is one of the more experienced teams that Cal has had. Even though they've got a lot of sophomores and underclassmen, these guys have played so many big moments and big games. Trey Lyles.
Kentucky fans are hoping for a shutout. So far, they've gotten one. Harrison. Timeout, UCLA. Still nothing. Devin Booker, 19-zip.
And really, what's even more impressive is we talked about in the first game, like how difficult it is to play with the big lead, but because of this depth, it doesn't feel like a big league for Kentucky because these kids haven't had a chance to get out and compete. They want to prove they're every bit as good as that first platoon, if you will, and so far, so good.
And they're on the run. Here's Booker, kicks it out. Ulis into the corner for 3. Kentucky fans have certain expectations and passion, do they not?
They sure do.
Booker.
What'd you say, Vern? Did you say Booker?
I did.
I don't know if they heard you. I think you said Booker.
I did. 24-zip.
Across the board from Kentucky here to start this game.
Jumper, Harrison. 2. On his 6th year, this might be early in the season, obviously, one of his better coaching jobs.
Oh, there's no doubt because of the talent. And you see here, just great job with getting in the passing lane by Willie Cauley Stein, and then the unselfishness of Lyles to reward the guy who made the play on the defensive side.
Corey Johnson. There we go. Another 3. Aaron Harrison. Another altered shot. High off the glass. Tip. Ulis has it. 4-on-2. Devin Booker. Falls for it. Gives a little hip check. Back outside. There you are. Karl Anthony Towns.
Now people lose sight of it. It's a talent to be able to play with skilled players and to be able to share and be unselfish.
2:42 to go, first half. Extraordinary. About as much as you can say. Extraordinary. Isaac Hamilton, the sophomore out of Los Angeles. Derek Willis grabs it. Colin Stein at the other end.
Coach, you started this game with 24 unanswered points and didn't look back from there. How do you keep your team focused and disciplined in a game like this?
Well, we're trying to play against ourselves, but let me say this. This team's going home for 4 days for Christmas. They're excited, you can tell. They're going home.
What do you focus on in the second half?
I just want us to make sure we execute and everybody gets a chance. They play like this half. Tyler and Devin will play more. They're going to get their 13 minutes in. We're platooning like I've been. We even threw Derek and Dom in there, and they both played well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Allie, thank you. That's the end of the first half. Extraordinary. Let's go to Adam Zucker in our New York studios.
But I don't know that I've seen a more impressive defensive performance for 20 minutes than I just witnessed in that first half.
And they start off with Marcus Lee off a feed from Tyler Eulis. I did too. Very good.
That's what came to mind for me.
Dakari Johnson.
Reasonably good start to the season as you see the second platoon getting ready to check in for Kentucky. But the onslaught continues.
Yeah, it does. From the corner. No.
I don't know that I've ever seen this many Kentucky fans this quiet. He's got a terrific freshman in Stanley Johnson who, if you get a chance to see him, folks, he is electric, as athletic as anybody in college basketball. But that'll be a challenge.
Eulis back into the corner. Got it. Devin Booker.
You talk about a court full of athletes and competitors.
Well, I hate to give my friend Gary Danielson too much credit.
Yeah.
But one of the things he thought we could discuss is, and he was being sarcastic, up and under, when you guys won the national title with Tarkanian your junior year, you were all veterans. You know, seniors and juniors.
Yeah. I'm a little biased, so I think obviously we'll win. But the one thing that's funny about that is about our two teams is that we're both very deep. We both can play 10 deep. We had 10 pros too, so a lot of people don't know that. But I think our styles of plays are so different. We pressed, and they so big inside. So
well, that's terrific, Greg.
That is, and he hits on the head what was so impressive about this. Most kids wouldn't want to play with this much talent because maybe they don't feel, or their people,
undefeated.
Yeah, listen, I think they're going to have some tests. The other advantage, though, listen, the SEC not quite as good as it was a season ago. I do think Billy Donovan and Florida will right their ship, if you will. Nice finish there by Wild, but it's against great competition when they struggle offensively because of how dominant they are on the defensive side.
Andrew Harrison. Looks like Devin Booker's about to come back. So is Eulis. Derek Willis. It just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Mercy. Willis. Another three.
He's got a lot of young players on this group. I would like to see that matchup too, because Antoine Walker brought up a great point. You see Booker knocking down another triple. They have been pretty fast, have those Wildcats. That shooting, you know, that's really been the one question mark about this group. Well, and the two times I've seen them, it has not been much of a question. 12 of 25 from beyond the arc.
Sam Malone, Todd Lanter, E.J. Florial, Brian Long. I'm thinking, really? My kids, my sons can't get on the floor?
Yeah.
They are grouped at the edge of the Kentucky bench. 81-37.
I am a little surprised by that they haven't gotten in yet.
Yeah. Now, I'm learning about all this. Here at the other end is Harrison. 2 more.
Well, it has been as impressive a performance as I've seen all league. And listen, we forget about what they did to a very good Kansas team when they beat them by 32 earlier this season. But this game more impressive because of how good they were really on both ends.
It's in the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the inaugural
83-42.
The 2015 CBS Sports Classic will be held in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center.
Kentucky shot 50% from the field, UCLA 25%. Convincing win, and we'll be back in Chicago after these messages.